Hey everyone, it's Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am bringing you another overdue two-time update video for a project pan. Again, life in school has been getting in the way, and I did have this video filmed. I think I filmed it maybe 2 weeks ago or so, and like that was filmed to be ready to upload already for a late first update video, but I just didn't get around to editing it and uploading it. I already saw that one of the ladies in the Broadway project pan already put up her second update, and I didn't even put up my first. So I'm gonna do exactly what I did for my Budget Beauties two-time update, where I'm just going to tell you all of the update within this project that I have made so far. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about the first category, which is Defying Gravity from Wicked. And I chose my Melted Matte Too Faced liquid lipstick in the shade Wicked. I actually did wear this a couple times, and I wore it to school, which I thought, oh, it was so fun. I wore this when Wicked actually turned 14. They had their 14th anniversary on Broadway in the month of October, and so I wore this and it was so fun. And actually a teacher on campus that I have, she really liked my green lipstick, which I thought was so adorable. So yeah, I've been really enjoying wearing this. I do want to say though, the formula of this really isn't my favorite. It wears nice and it feels really good on my lips. It doesn't really feel drying, but it balls up, which is kind of irritating. And most of the time with my liquid lipsticks, I like to, like put on like a one coat or whatever, and sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes I like rub my lips together to like make sure that everything's cohesive. But as soon as I do that with this lipstick, like the product picks up on itself and it becomes patchy. So I do have a couple complaints with this lipstick, but overall I really think it's super fun, and I've been really enjoying using this. The second category is History Has Its Eyes on You from Hamilton, and I chose my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I have it in the shade Soft Brown. Before I show you my progress, I think I should mention that each song that I'm mentioning from musicals, I actually picked a category which I have all these products in, so I'll link my introduction video somewhere in the cards and definitely down in the description box for you, so you can hear me blabber on about why I chose every single why I chose every single product for each song. But anyway, History Has Its Eyes on You, my dip brow pomade. My goal for this was to get halfway on this dip brow, and I didn't take a picture of this after my introduction video, which I guess shame on me, and I also didn't take a picture of it after my supposed first update, so double shame on me. But this is where I am currently. I've been focusing more towards the bottom half of this product, so I've been trying to work on it, and it's going slowly and surely. I think I definitely will be able to get halfway on this, but my problem is that the product all the way down at the lowermost part of the jar, which is like what I would have to use up in order to get halfway, it's very dry. And so I don't want to swirl it around because then I'm going to lose that little line that I have. This product is drying up in some areas, so I think after this project is over, which I think the next update will be the finale. I think this runs only for 3 months, so I think after that I will mix this around and make sure that it's all good, because I do want to make sure that I use it up. I'm trying to use it up, but if not, then that's totally okay. The next category is Diamond in the Rough from Aladdin, and I chose my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. Now these are my progress lines here. The first line right at the tippy top is where I was in the intro video, and that's where I was as of when I filmed the first update video. And this bottom line right here is where I currently am, like an estimate of where I am currently. I have to talk about this jump in progress just for a little bit. At some point after I used up that little nub of product, after I drew that line, I sharpened my pencil and to put it on again, whatever it was, but there was some crack in the product, and so after I sharpened it, it like crumbled out and there was no way for me to use it. And I'm not that crazy of a project panner where if it crumbled out, like I had to salvage it and I had to still use it. That's too nuts for me, and so I just called it a day. I threw it out and I kept sharpening it until I was able to use it, and so that's why I have such a large jump in progress right there. The next category is a song, We're All Made of Stars, from Finding Neverland. I chose my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost Highlighter in the shade Peach Goddess. In my introduction video, I said that I just wanted to hit pan on it, and then I looked at the pan and realized I hit pan, but then as I was editing it and after I uploaded the video, I realized that you couldn't really see the pan that I had unless like you pause the video and you stared at the pan, but I did have pan on that item since my introduction video. I just didn't realize it until I actually started to film it. But I have been using it more so in the first month than the second month since then, and I have this much pan showing. Now, this is all from natural use. Like, as you can see, I really love packing on my highlights, and so using this much up really is just natural. I wasn't purposely digging my brush into the pan just to get progress on it. It's not. This is just my normal use on it. I did kind of take a break on this because I wanted to see if I could hit pan on another highlighter before the end of the year, because this is actually the third highlighter I hit pan on this year, which is very exciting. So I want to try to see if I can sneak in a little fourth highlighter before the end of the year. So that's why I kind of took a break on this one, but I do really love it, and I'm glad that I have as large of a pan size that I do in here. The next category is Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera, and I chose my Coconut Creme Shadow in my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I mentioned when I recorded my first update video that I had to repress this eyeshadow, and this was the second thing I ever repressed, but first thing that I ever repressed inside of an eyeshadow palette. But I was able to finish this shade up within like a week or two of putting it into this project. No surprise there, I have been using it every day for a little while, and so I use cream shades like this like crazy because I like to have a really stark base before I build up and put color all over my eyelids. So this one's gone. I do miss it, but I do have another cream shade that I am working through. Then after that, I think I have to purchase and invest in a little single shadow of a cream shade because I won't have any other cream shadows in my collection besides the one that I'm using currently. The next category is I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables, and I chose my Ed Hardy perfume in the scent Villain. Now you can totally tell I did record that first update video, but I didn't get around to editing and uploading it. I was just a little late on the mark there. Now, I did record that video maybe 2.5 weeks ago, so that's why the progress really isn't as large as what I had within the first update, but I do have a pretty sizable amount of progress to show you guys, so hopefully I could finish this by the end of the year. And more specifically at the end of this project, because I'm getting sick of the scent, I want it gone, and it's just old, I just want to use it up. The last category is Welcome Home from the musical Bandstand, and I'm still very upset that it closed, by the way. It has slowly turned into one of my favorite musicals, but for this song, I chose my Kat Von D Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick, and it is one I'm wearing today. I really love this lipstick, you guys. I haven't reached for it that much recently, but within the first month I use this a lot. Recently I have been pulling for my Too Faced Melted Wicked lipstick. I've also been trying to use up my Lumiere lipstick from ColourPop, and I also put in another ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in another project pan, so I have also occasionally been using that one as well. So this one kind of got put on the back burner, but that's okay. I just wanted to make a little dent in here, and I already know that I have, so hopefully I can continue to grow the dent within the next month. But that is it for my update video for my Broadway inspired project pan for you all. Again, I'm really sorry for the really late update, but it's an update nonetheless, and I'm very excited to show you all the progress that I have to share with you today. Hopefully you stick around to see my finale video, but until then, I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, guys. We're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want. Go where you like. Be who you wanna be. Be Be what you wanna be.